Race number 7 is the Ambitious Dragon Handicap. Brilliant winner back in 2011. He was one of the two again. With Feifei to win from the outside gate, barrier 14 for Ambitious Dragon. Ugly Warrior having his second start on the turf down the field when he debuted behind Regency Legend. Super Hobby back into Class 2 behind Wishful Thinker last time out. Flat Heaven, big price winner Happy Valley over this trip, beating Super Turbo. Full of Beauty, unbeaten. 4 from 4 so far. Lean Perfection, well back, course and distance winner last time out. Water Diviner returned from a break and also wanted Happy Valley over this trip last time. Get down to Mr. Lumiere, who goes up in trip as he tries the course and distance for the first time. While my friends, Super Hoppy and Stimulation are the horses that have been up at Chung Far in the last month, Brad.
Well, the interesting runner, obviously, or where is Full of Beauty going to end up? That's probably the interesting question. Mr. Lumiere, Ugly Warrior, While My Friend, they're speedy early. Flat Heaven was a very impressive winner at the Valley last start. He's got barrier 1, but Full of Beauty's got 10. He had 11 at his second and third runs back and was still good enough to win, but this is Class 2 for the first time. I'm not sure he'll end up there, to be honest.
Super Hoppy's going really nicely here. He's the one closest to us. Regency Bobo's normally a good track worker. You can see him kicking back up. He's in the last, but I thought it was a good piece from Super Hoppy. He's going nice. He's coming to Sha Tin for the first time for trainer Danny Shum. He ran there under his previous trainer. Full of Beauty, no 4 from 4. Nice, really nice horse, as we know. He's been doing it tough too in some of his wins. Barrier 10, that's the key, as you mentioned, for him.
All right, we'll come back and have a look at Full of Beauty. Let's start off with him now, actually. It's probably a good place to start with our likely favourite, isn't it? 1,200 metres, winner last time. All of his 4 wins, in actual fact, have been over this course and distance. Be on his way from barrier 5. He's got barrier 10 this time. Yeah,
it's a tricky little gate, but I love the way that he just sort of moved around the California horse there, Zach Burton. Just prior to the bend, he made sure that he didn't get himself caught up in any sticky situation, and then the horse put the race to sleep. And then here it was just hands and heels. I mean, the margin's slim, but it could have been a lot bigger. He's a really serious horse.
Yeah, 1.2 though at the moment for him, so he's going to come up short. But he looks the one to beat. I'm going to get one to beat him just to, at a long shot price.
All right, he was that price last time as well, 1.2. The horse that had a terrific course and distance record last season, but just seemed to go off the ball, bounced back in no uncertain style last time.
He did, Lean Perfection. Yeah, he's been a little quirky right throughout his career. I can even remember his first or second start. Brett Preble rode him at a small price, and halfway down the straight he sort of lost his action and dropped out to last, but he's been very talented along the way. It took a long time to extract this win, this preparation, but he did get it. Can he go on with it? That's the question. I think he'll be thereabouts.
Yeah, he's got the wide draw, isn't he? Barrier 12. He was punted off the boards there in that race as well. Just got up in the last stride. So, like, he's been prior to that, he's been disappointing this term, isn't he?
Yeah.
Absolutely. King of Hearts will give a small chance to as well. Flat Heaven was just having his second start last time out. Surprised, or did he? At big odds. Let's find out from jockey Matthew Poon.
Matthew, Flat Heaven, bit of a surprise for punters when he won last time out at $48. Was it a surprise for you?
Little bit, but I think he'll run good before the race because I saw his trial and track work also pretty good and carry lightweight last start. So I thought he'll run good. Yeah, but he won the race. I'm a little bit surprised. Yeah.
Showed a good turn of foot to win last time out. The way that he weaved through the field.
Yeah. Maybe last start the pace quite good, quite strong pace, and he travelled quite nice and happy at the middle of field, and lucky he see the gap and he really good heart. He really tried to challenge with other horses. Yeah.
That was at Happy Valley. Both of his runs here so far in Hong Kong have been there. How do you think he'll go at the bigger track here at Sha Tin?
Well, look. He only have 2 starts so far in Hong Kong, and he first start didn't maybe not quite ready, didn't so much. Second start we can see he showed some ability in Class 2. So in Sha Tin, I would say a little bit difficult than Happy Valley, but as I said, he only 2 starts. We never know how he can progress. Yeah.
He had a gallop on Thursday morning. How's he been since that race?
Feel the same. Last time. Yeah, I didn't feel he tired. Yeah, he still looked pretty sound. So we we're looking forward this Sunday he can show same surprise to us again.
Quite enjoyed watching that. Yeah. It was a nice win.
It was, Andrew. No, it was a good tip on the night. We discussed prior that maybe, you know, he was maybe a run too early, but it just shows you that some of them can have a first up run and then bang, they go second up. Others takes 3, 4, 5. But the way he travelled in that class of field coming around the home turn, he looks pretty serious too with the amount of ability he's got.
He's no fluke either because he has trolled well at Happy Valley before.
He trolled enormous actually at the Valley.
Doesn't look like the sort of horse that would bounce to me either, but we'll see. It's a good race, this one, including Water Diviner, another one who was on the comeback trail last time.
Yeah, and he got up, didn't he? He got a perfect run, to be fair, through the inside. But look, he's come back from injury. He's won twice here at Sha Tin before. Won down the straight 1,000. He's also won around the circle as well. So he's a very versatile horse.
He's another one that's had his ups and downs throughout his career, but he's got plenty of talent.
Yeah, I think this is a good race, Paul, but full of beauty. 1.2.
Yeah, he looks really tough to beat. He's a very nice horse, full of beauty. But at 1.2, I'm going to make him my. I'm going to make Super Hoppy my long shot. Now I think people are going to see him as a Happy Valley horse because once Danny Shum took him over, he won 3 in a row at Happy Valley, and he's carried on with the horse racing at Happy Valley. So Danny Shum's never raced him at Sha Tin before, and when Manfred Mann had him, he just got missed out in the bob in his second start. So at 33 to 1, I'm going to make him the long shot, even $3 or $4 a place. He looks good to me. I just think people will cop him as a Happy Valley horse when he's not. So 3 to beat the 5, Full of Beauty. Flat Heaven, we saw that. I'm going to throw Assimilate in at a big price as well. He's only had the one start and he's improved since that one, and he comes up in trip, which I think suits. 3, 5, 4 and 10. Happy to go each way the 3.
I'm going to take the prices out of it. That last win from Full of Beauty was so impressive. He's got gears. He sort of sat in behind, and then Zach Purton dropped him back a gear. He picked up again just prior to the bend, raced around them and just went on for a very soft win. He's very, very classy animal, Full of Beauty. Flat Heaven looks the same based on that performance at the Valley. Super Hoppy and Lean Perfection. 5, 4, 3, 7. $1.20 is too skinny, but I still think he'll win.